What's up, homies and homiettes? It's your boy Homeboom back with another segment of the Hold Up Show. And hold up, has perception changed? Did the streets speak? Today we're going to be reviewing a clip from content creator T with Tia as Rick Ross puts a post up letting everyone know that the Welcome Back concert with Big Meech has been canceled. And then we'll discuss about it. Let's get into it. Hold up.
It's boss in the motherfucking game, Ricky Rose. Now, y'all know what's going down today. That Big Meech concert going down. Now, all the motherfucking money in the city. Now, who gonna do it motherfucking bigger, you heard? Huh? And make sure you standing next to the money, because when you standing next to the money, them po niggas get in their feelings. Oh my God, how we get right next to the money bag? It's going down tonight, man. Ricky Rose. I'm going to close the show out like a motherfucking boss. Biggest boss in the motherfucking game, Ricky Rose.
Okay, so apparently that was earlier before the concert got canceled, and he's hyping it up, doing his Ross thing, promoting, trying to get the hustlers to appear. But let's see what happened after that.
Biggest boss, Ricky Rose, just got word. Meech concert not happening tonight. Biggest boss, Ricky Rose, just got word.
So there you have it. That was short and sweet. So let's get into it. Why did this show get canceled? I got a few thoughts. I want to share them with you guys. You know what I mean? Share them with the bullpen. You feel me? Now, there's no way that anyone didn't think that this wasn't going to happen. I'm just trying to be completely honest from the rumblings and all the noise of the situation, right? If we look at the bill of who was supposed to perform, right? We got Lil Baby. Lil Baby is on record calling Gunna a snitch, saying he will never work with him, saying he doesn't want anything to do with anyone who violates the codes and ethics of the street. So to see him on the bill at first glance was like, okay, did Big Meech really tell? Is these rumblings we hearing serious? Lil Baby showing up. So, okay, right? Then you see Rick Ross, and it's like, if we are to believe what is being reported and what Mr. Cuffy is calling from the feds and revealing, along with Tammy Cohen's for her role in it, it's just ironic that a just let out prisoner would hook up with a CO to do a show. It's just hilarious. So I don't know. But Ross prides himself on being around stand-up individuals that didn't fold and follow the code, and is part of his persona of being the biggest boss. And yeah, he's on the bill, right? No one cared, right? So then next you see 21 Savage, another person, I believe, on record, saying that he does not deal with those that violate the codes and ethics of the street, right? to see him on the bill was like, okay, he must know something. He must be privy to some information that Meech ain't what they saying he is, right? Okay. So then you see Sexy Red, someone who's allegedly affiliated with a street gang, or that's at least how she presents herself. And you know, the girls follow the motion, you know what I'm saying? And if the streets are saying you solid and they remember and was a and have memories of you being who you was at the height of who you was, they gonna be down. You know what I'm saying? Then you have Kodak Black, Florida native, very great lyricist, very underrated songwriter, can feel the emotion in his music, but also a street guy, right? But Kodak Black does not have an issue with getting a bag with a quote unquote snitch, because he'll get on the song and call you a snitch like he did with Tekashi. So he just roll with his, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you cool, you ain't snitch on me, you know what I mean? But you ain't also gonna misrepresent me, because they gonna know who I am, and I'll show you. I give you the verse, I give you the look, I give you the credibility, but I'm gonna say what I want. And use a snitch. Don't get it confused. Don't get me and him confused. You know. So then we see 42 Dugg, right? Detroit native from the homeland of the Flannery brothers. Big Meech, the star of BMF and all that, came from Detroit. He is also, I believe, signed to Lil Baby as well as Yo Gotti. And, you know, you would expect him to be there, right? Right. ESTG, not really familiar with his music or his movement, but I'm pretty sure he's a street guy, or he portrays himself as a street guy, allegedly, you know, or whatever. I don't know. I haven't heard his stance on how he feels about snitches or anything like that, right? Then you have Moneybagg Yo, Mr. Federal, right? Mr. Pop Yo. He's on the bill. We have not really heard him speak on his position of working with certain individuals, but I'm just pretty sure that he ain't with it. Coming from the element that he comes from and all that, the label, and you know what I mean, how he rapping, I'm pretty sure he ain't with it. Bossman D-Lo, another newer artist not really familiar with, but positioning himself in the game as a street guy. Don't really know his views on the situation, but probably not all in with the circumstances. And then you see T Grizzly, another Detroit native. Babyface Ray, not really sure who that is. I Swear Vizo, I believe is also from Detroit, but don't quote me. Skrilla Baby, I believe that's an artist out of North Philly. Peasy, not really familiar with him. Payroll Giovanni, YTB Fat, Tay B, Bootsy, Young Scooter, right? Now Bootsy and Young Scooter have street guys that's been around in the game, rap game, been around them folks that they talk. And we've heard Bootsy and how he feels about snitching and lack of integrity in regards to street codes and ethics, right? So it was surprising to see him on the bill if the rumblings were true, or maybe he might have known something that the rest of us weren't privy to, right? Also, another thing about it, it was canceled the day of. So that means that they were, at the very least, holding out to the very last minute to see if things change, if the day of these people coming to perform would be enough to get them out to celebrate Big Meech, right? And they probably were getting a call from Ticketmaster or from whoever's pushing the tickets, letting them know, hey, the needle is not moving, right? Whatever is going down, or whatever you want to go down, it's going to be at limited capacity, right? So now, when I see the artists, I would like to know how many artists backed out. Who was on this bill that said, no, I've seen enough info, I've seen some paperwork, I've seen whatever I've needed to see, I can't be affiliated with this, right? This is bad for my brand, right? I want to know who those artists are. And then again, there's another part of that, because whether they backed out because he snitched, or whether they backed out because the noise of him snitching was too loud for them to go through with just securing the bag of the show, we want to know. We want to know. Right? Because the official statement was, let's see. I'll show you guys the official statement. So, due to unforeseen circumstances, tonight's Big Meech Welcome Back Legacy concert has been canceled. Refunds will be processed at the original point of purchase within 10 business days and returned to your original payment method approximately 3 to 5 days after that. If the tickets were transferred to you, the refund will go directly to the individual who originally purchased the tickets. So, not only is it canceled, but you gotta wait up to possibly 14 days plus an additional 3 to 5 business days. So you might have to wait close to a month to get your money back from the concert, right? From whatever tickets you purchased, right? So that was the official statement. Excuse me. So yeah, we want to know who backed out because of the allegations, or because it was just a bad look. Whether they were cool with Meech and respected him still to this day, or understood his position, or believed him when he told them, "Hey, I didn't do this. You know, I did 27 years. Yo, don't be believing whatever." Right? Also, they backed up. Did Meech himself say, nah, it's not a good look right now. I'm gonna fall back and let me get my affairs in order to prove to folks that what's being said I had nothing to do with, right? It just makes you wonder. Is Big Meech, BMF, and all still associated and given their allegiance to that brand now feeling the heat in every direction? Are the people now getting a hold of the paperwork and now turning their backs on BMF and the Flenory brothers, and especially Big Meech? Does this now all but kill the acting career of Little Meech in all capacities? Does anyone even want to entertain or still give him that love? Those are just my thoughts. Those are just the things that I'm feeling and seeing from the situation. I want to know your thoughts. It's your boy Hoom Boom. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Did the perception change? Did the streets speak? Did they let Big Meech, Terry, and the BMF Collective brand and those that flow with them as a whole know that they are no longer rocking with them? They believe what Cuffy is saying. They believe and have seen enough proof and paperwork to acknowledge that you did not hold up your end as far as the codes and ethics of the streets that you represented. So let me know. It's your boy Hoom Boom. It's another segment. Peace.